Okay, it's just going to be a quick video on how to make one of my favorite snacks is Fat Bomb. And a little over a year ago I started eating a high-fat diet. In the course of about 9 months I'd lost 65 pounds, eating mostly fat, 80% fat, 15% protein, and tried to stay around 5% carbohydrates. Now I didn't do that for the entire year. I cheated along the way quite a bit, and some of the things that I've found to eat, even though they were low in carbohydrates, may have not been the best choices, but as a weight loss diet I have nothing but good things to say about it. Anyway, I may do another video about the diet, but this is going to be on fat bombs, and I wanted to show you the ingredients. And it's mostly fat. You've got butter, real butter, Kerry Irish Gold butter. We're going to put this whole stick in a bowl. You got cream cheese. Okay, we're going to put both boxes of cream cheese in a bowl. Alright, we have pure coconut oil. We're going to put not quite, but almost as much coconut oil as butter. Okay, the thing that's very important when you're making this is to realize that at room temperature we got solid, 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 solid. Okay, the other ingredients that we're going to add, and we're going to mix it all together, turn it into a liquid, but when it sets up in the refrigerator it'll turn back into a solid because of these ingredients. Okay, so we got heavy whipping cream. We're going to put about 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream in there, and we're just going to put about a pinch of salt, just a little bit of salt. The salt really takes some of the bitterness out of the stevia. This is liquid stevia. Liquid stevia I've found, I think, to not produce a large insulin dump. The powdered stevia is dextrose based, and it basically looks like a sugar molecule. So in order to keep from having a large amount of insulin floating around in our body, that we have become insulin resistant. We don't want that insulin floating around, so we're going to use stevia instead of sugar or any other kind of sweeteners, honey and things like that. Now, if you don't have an insulin resistance issue, then you could use real sugar. It's probably better than some artificial sweeteners for sure, and it may be just as good, or if not better, than stevia. This is a stevia extract liquid, so it's mostly, I mean, it is natural. It comes from a plant. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to use some peppermint extract, just for the flavor, and it just comes in a bottle inside there, and we're going to use about 4 caps full of that. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the butter in a bowl, put the cream cheese in a bowl, and we're going to put the coconut oil in this bowl, and then we're going to microwave that just to the point where it's really, really soft and it will blend easily. So let's get to it. Okay, got the cream cheese in the bowl, got the butter in the bowl. One thing I didn't mention as an ingredient, because it's really not an ingredient, is olive oil. Olive oil is liquid at room temperature. What I'm going to use olive oil is to grease this pan. Alright, For those of you who want to know, this is about 9 by 13. I think that's, yeah, 9 by 13 inch pan. I'm just going to use the olive oil to grease it. That way it'll release once this is all set up. After we've melted this and we've blended it and put all the ingredients in there, the olive oil is going to go in the pan and it's going to coat the pan. Then when we put it up and it sets up, it'll release when we cut it from the pan. If not, all these ingredients, these solids, are going to stick to the pan, and we don't want that. So let's get the coconut oil in there and melt this down. Okay, I just got the coconut oil in the bowl, and before I melt it, I just wanted to show you how much coconut oil I put in there. I mean, I put quite a bit. And coconut oil, it will taste. You'll be able to taste a little bit of coconut oil. I think that they make some coconut oil out there that doesn't really have much of a taste to it. But I don't mind the taste because, like I said, we're going to put peppermint extract in there, and I really won't be able to taste the coconut, and I don't mind the taste of the coconut oil. Anyway, so you can see that is a lot of fat. That's a lot of good sources of fat. Coconut oil, one of the best sources of fat, and butter, excellent source of fat, along with heavy whipping cream. And olive oil, wonderful source of fat to have in your diet. When you first start this type of diet, for me, it was difficult getting that much fat into my diet. Eating 80% of a 2,500 calorie a day diet is a lot of fat, and you gotta kind of be careful that you're getting good quality fat and without eating some junk. So this is a good way to get extra fat in your diet, and it's a snack, and you can eat it without feeling too guilty. So let's keep it going. Okay, that was 2 minutes out of the microwave, and you can see how soft everything is, and you can also see how much the coconut oil is melted in there. Okay, so right now we're going to just get the blender or mixer out, and we're going to mix this in the bowl until it's smooth, and then we're going to add our stevia, peppermint extract, heavy whipping cream, and salt.